Hello guys, today what we are going to see is about virtual labs. What does this virtual lab mean? In the post-pandemic period, we have all experienced about the labs, lacking of labs, and sometimes the lab facilities had been cancelled out, and we have just written the exams by reading the theories. But by using these virtual labs, what we can do is we can record the videos, record the lab activities very clearly, and present it to the students, or else we can give access for the students and they can explore themselves in there so precisely and perfectly in this. All the errors can be found out very easily, but they will be involving each and every step in here with per session. So these labs will be of great useful in fact. So without any delay, let us just go get into this virtual labs. So we don't need to, definitely it is not going to be compensating the physical lab anyways, but for the quick references it will be useful for many of the students. So the moment when we type virtual labs in the Google, the first thing we get is vlabs, that is virtual labs, which is created by the Ministry of Education and this ICT Institute after the pandemic period, hopefully. So they have included many of the engineering experiments as well into it. Okay, electronic communication, biotechnology, you can see all these things. We will explore each one in a very quick way. Before to that, so these are engineering stuff actually. All the IITs have been collaborated with it, NITs and IITs, and they have formed these virtual labs in order to help for the students. But before going to see into it, I am interested in Amritha Vidyapit. So this is very, effective, I felt, after looking into it. I like this website particularly. So we can just go into it, or else you can go through this virtual labs and find out this, or else you can just directly go to Amritha Virtual Labs. You can type, you will get the same things here. Okay, so biotechnology is there, and physical chemistry, physical chemical sciences are also there in it. So let us see one of the physical science activities and get into it, what it actually shows. Okay, so the moment you say, there is plenty of the concepts which comes into the screen. So right after clicking that, any of the things, the subtopics in it will be coming into the picture. So if we want to go for a spectrometer, anyways, I'm not going I'm not going to do the experiment, but I just show how it looks. So the theory also they have given, aim, procedure, apparatus, and principle, all these things they have already given in it, and you can discuss the things as well in here. And the procedure, how to do it, that is also they have given. Self-evaluation, how much you have understood and how much theory that you are thorough with. So these things you can do it. And animation, it briefs how it actually works, but it is asking for a flash player, but I don't think this flash player I am going to install, but we don't require that, I feel, to access the simulation. So if you go for a simulation, you will see a white screen down here, right, after which it becomes a spectrometer, because we have chosen the experiment spectrometer. And if you widen it, what happens here is the things. So this is where you are going to focus. See, once the preset had been done, see, once you have set the what you say prerequisites, primary adjustments, then the start button comes, unless until it won't come. So unless until you make it a sharp image, it is not going to start. So when we start, so what happens when we start, all the things had comes into picture now you can adjust the slit width, slit focus you can adjust, slit width also you can adjust. The physics people can do it very easily, I feel. And after all these things happen, you can place the prism, switch on the light, that also you can do. See, the source light had been turned on. You can even switch off the light. Actually you have to do this slit adjustment after switching on the light, so I'm doing it for my benefit. Slit adjustment had been done, and slit width I'm going to make it sharp. Yes, this is what the things which we do it in spectrometer. So in fact, telescope you can rotate, so where you want to keep that, see the full rotation had been taken up. Or you can use the mouse, either you can use the mouse or else you can just in keyboard I am pressing now, not the mouse. You can see my cursor is still. So in keyboard also you can just by using the arrow marks you can just do it, and vernier table also you can move in here, right? See, table also you can move however you want. So the readings we will be taking about these coinciding values, right? And these are all the things which you know. If you read the theory, that you will understand in fact. So angle measuring, it's also be done, and adjustment of the vernier table. So you can place the prism. So when you place the prism, and you can rotate the telescope slowly, you can rotate the telescope. Remove prism, let us remove prism, and first adjust this slit actually. Okay, now I can see, my slit. So I'm keeping it right in the middle, and then placing the prism there. So prism placement had been taken up, and we can rotate the vernier table, or else you can rotate the telescope, that is of your wish. This is how we find this thing, right? So you can do this adjustment and take the readings, make a table and take the readings, and continue with the experiments, and you know, and later and you can do the calculations, and all the stuff can be taken from your side, right? So this is about prism which we see. This is how it is. So in fact, this it is giving a view, actually a good idea about the experiment, I feel, right? This is when we go for a simulation, and references, you can see what are the references which they have taken up. And in fact, if you see down, you can see a few of the labs coming popping up in here, and any feedback if not, you can give it back. So not only these, there are plenty of experiments actually. If you go back again, you can see plenty of experiments. See, you can see plenty of experiments. Angular prism, spectrometer, refractive index of prism can also be done, diffractive glittering, and spectrum, these things can be done. Solid state physics virtual lab is also there, and you can see Gina diode, thermostat, flux. I am interested in, let me see whether the flux experiments are here or not. Electricity, right? Electric circuits, virtual lab, pilot. So parallel RCs, theorem, Norton's theorem, Kirchhoff's law, series connection, parallel connection. So these things are there, right? So you can see plenty of options they have been given. I have only exposed one thing to you, but you can go for. So it is asking for login. Sometimes it is so free actually. Sign in is free. I have already my account in here. So you can do these things. Some of the experiments are asking about a flash player, but it is not a problem. Without flash player, many of the experiments are working. So you can still use these labs for the benefit of the class. The thing is, whatever the animation, prefixed animations are there, that is asking about the flash player, nothing else. So if you have a flash player, here also it may ask for a flash player. No. See now, photoelectric effect is also available in here. See, you can choose whatever you want. Plate can be changed, right? See, you can adjust area of plate. First we have to switch on light, right? Yeah, switch on the light. adjust the area of plate, intensity, voltage applied, wavelength, whatever wavelength you want, you can see. And after that, if you want to reset, you can reset. So these things are there, so it is very effective, I feel, for the physics people whoever want to explore by hands-on experience can be provided by these things. So that's another experiment. So sometimes the constraints can be recreated in here, and without any constraints you can perform activities in here, right? Definitely the performing activities in physical is different from this virtual way, but anyway, sometimes to avoid the complexities in the physical labs, these virtual labs can also be helpful. Not only that, this is not all about physics. There is chemistry things also, chemical things, biotechnology is also there, cyber security, mechanical engineering, computer science is also there, the wireless sensor, it is QA. So these things which they are giving it for the free, so you can just explore it. There is nothing wrong in exploring. See, titrations are also available to do. So whenever you are giving for small lectures or all these things, so you don't need to give for only audio lectures, so you can show few things like this, and you can stop it. See all just like a reality, right? So it is showing speed of titrant, you can adjust actually, so you can stop as well. So when the color changes, methyl orange indicator we have given, so when the color changes you can stop and you can start. This stuff is also there, so all the things, results also it is showing in here, how much had been consumed by the titration process. So all these things can also be taught very effectively. So instead of explaining it orally, if you can show these things, and students are going to enjoy it, definitely, right? So this is about chemistry also, you can explore these things. So just type amritha, vidhya, peeta, and you can vlabs, virtual labs, you can just get these things, beautiful things. And it is not all about the thing, and you might be asking, you might be wondering about it is all about physics, chemistry, and why not for the mathematics. So this is something called olabs, which it is also collaborated with Amritha Vidyapit. It also provides a few of the experiments, that is mathematics also it is included in here. Physics, chemistry, biology, maths and English are there. So if you click on the mathematics, you can see few of the mathematics things. You can explore these things. Anyways, you see here volume of the sphere, very excitingly they have taught about these things. So you can just theory procedure will be the animation, simulation you can do. Or else if you don't want it to be a simulation start, you can just go for animation where they explain everything, each and every part. If you want to explain it for yourselves, so you can go for a simulation where you will be doing each part by your hands, through your hands. So a jug is filling it, so a jug will be filling, it is just explaining about how the volume of sphere is equal to the volume of cylinders, something like that. It is, I think you can just see it. So now the sphere is filled, and you can go for a next observations also can be observed in here. So now pour the sand. Now we have to turn it down. Bad position it is showing. So like this you can do. Yeah, see now perfect position. I have got at last perfect position. Now it is emptying the sand, so you can observe how this surface area volume of sphere and a cylinder, you can see 3 by 4th of cylinder is filled. So like this we can explore the things in olabs. It is by using olabs. Okay, and we have plenty of other things as well. You can see here, right, surface areas and volumes is also there. So where they use the thread, to measure the area and all the things, surface area. So the instructions are giving in the left top, and you can just follow the instructions where you can see the things. See now I just want to keep it drag in here, and it will tie all the things, and you can just drag in here also. Once the one activity is finished, you can do it. This is a thread. It is winding the thread around the shape, so that you can see how much thread it is consuming and all this, right? So this is one stuff about mathematics. And we have angle and these things, and tangents also we can show. And this is the same thing in mathematics. The same things are also available in NCTM, National Council for Teaching of Mathematics. In this they also provide these kind of simulations actually for mathematics alone. So you can explore these things as well in NCTM. Alright, so classroom resources, if you go there, you can find Illuminations. You can go. Illuminations is what NCTM free resources are named as. See, just by clicking Illuminations, we'll get plenty of games as well. See, featured lesson plans, mobile games, featured interactive. So all this stuff will come in here. And if you want some of the brain teasers, success stories are also available in here that you can explore. And you can search by geometry, algebra. You can search by the things as well. There is nothing wrong. It is all easy as you eat a banana. Everything is there. You just need to explore by clicking on it. See, right? The same things. But here this NCTM a bit complicated to understand the instructions and find out the things, but in olabs it is quite easy to find out all the stuff, right? What I have done in here is NCTM I have typed, and I have gone for a illumination in classroom resources. I have taken, and I have gone for the illuminations is what combined collaborative stuff which is created for mathematics, right? Only mathematics, but whereas in olabs you can find physics, chemistry as well, right? Physics, chemistry, biology as well. So let us see biology also. See pH value, finding pH value is what they are giving. And in here viva wise also they have given in there. See, that is what pond water I am taking. It has come. Now pH paper. Now universal indicator, I'll drop an universal indicator, I feel. Right, now I'll check. Now the water is blue color, so it is a neutral. That is what they say. Now wastewater I am now let us see with wastewater and indicator. So now you can see the color change. So wastewater is bit acidic. So these kind of things. Backwater you can see, and add universal indicators. The color changes, still it is neutral, still, understood? So these kind of things can be done. It is water sample, you can take another things as well. Turbidity also it is there. So now in biology also it is giving few of the stuffs, and I feel this microbe study of pollen, see, this kind of stuff is available in here as well, where the electron microscope usage of this electron microscope is a bit difficult, I guess. I haven't used any time. So the instructions will be here there only, to use, how to use and all this stuff. You can just explore. See, drag the dropper towards the breaker to collect the medium. So dropper towards the medium. Some things we have to do with it, and you can save the things as well. So this kind of stuff is available in olabs. This kind of stuff is available in olabs. That is Amritha collaborated with Amritha Vidhya Peeta again, which is very interactive and very useful and very simple also. See, this kind of stuff where this electron microscope using is very delicate, so we have to be very delicate while using the microscope. So that kind of delicacy can be dealt wisely by using these virtual labs. So there is one more advantage in there, and English also they have given few of the things. Learning preposition, see, it's excellent actually. So common mistakes, procedures, so this kind of stuff which they have already given in here. Lab, it is what they are talking about. So welcome to the English lab, exercise 1. So exercise also they have given. This is definitely helps for the every child in there who uses. Now everyone knows to use the systems, and you can just see the stuff and just say okay and start, and we can see the things. So this is a ball which can be dragged to any position as required. Okay, right? Skip the instructions. We can skip. If you want to read, you can read. And ball is on the table. Is not correct. Okay. Ball is on the table. Ball is under the table. Okay, this is also not the correct position, it seems. This is not the correct position. Okay. Okay. Ball is on the floor. Currently the ball is below the table. So we can go for hints also. Ball is on the chair, it seems. Okay. So they are giving some hints. Ball is on the chair. Okay, this kind of stuff is there. You just explore, which is actually very good. Right, for English also it is available. Right now I am going for some other subject where you can see the stuff, physics, chemistry. So physics we have already seen, and still it is classified in particularly olabs It is classified according to the class as well, so it is very easy to find. Just top right, see, resonance column is also there, Young's modulus, which is very useful, very useful. You can zoom it in there and zoom out. So this kind of stuff. So it is which they have classified according to the class is what a best thing that you can observe in this vlabs. And chemistry as well, they have classified according to the classes, and not the mathematics also have classified according to the classes. Even if you want to teach few of the abstract concepts, even you can use these olabs for better understanding for the students, right? And that's it about this virtual labs session in this video. I hope you have liked it and you can share this to others. OLabs is nothing but online labs, okay? Don't worry, don't confuse with the OLabs. VLabs is virtual labs, so where you can go for high level things, electronic communication and all this stuff. See, fading channels and mobile communication lab, which is see list of experiments introduction. So we will go for list of experiments, understanding the list of experiments. You can just give it download, we have to download and perform it. So this is a bit of high level things, but for students of any class, that OLabs thing is enough, I feel. So this all under NICT initiative, which is done by the government, Ministry of Education. Right, and that's it for this session, guys, and hope you have liked this. And any other doubts if you have, you can just ping me in the comment box and I'll reply to it. And thank you. Signing off. Take care and goodbye.